Welcome to our podcast that has earned recognition in 2019 and 2020 as one of the best in marketing research. This is Research Business Daily Report. And if you'd like to lend your support to our video series, please go to RBDR's exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform patreon.com/RBDR. I'm Bob Lederer in my 26th year as one of the respected voices in market research. Okay, 2021 is here, and as I mentioned yesterday, in coming days we're going to be presenting several interesting and important projections about what we can anticipate this year. And I'm looking for a very wide and differentiated thoughts from people like you in our audience. So if you're interested, please contact us. Our first guest commentator is Bastion DB8 CEO Chris Hubble, who has a handful of thought-provoking big picture predictions for this year. Without further ado, Chris?
Obviously, I think it would be remiss of us not to start this by considering the impact that the ongoing pandemic is going to have on all of us. It's already having huge business impacts. We saw yesterday, Dentsu announced they're going to lay off 15% of their global workforce, 6,000 people, and consolidate their agencies. I think we should all anticipate a lot more of that. In fact, Gartner did a study in the US that said 60% of US CMOs have already faced significant budget cuts. And a similar study in the UK by Dun & Bradstreet said that 70% of UK CMOs had to cut budgets, and 76% of them were actually worried that they're going to have to make further significant cuts if they don't find new revenue streams. So that pressure is real. That pressure is going to trickle down to market research spending. So it would obviously be remiss not next year not to consider budget cuts. You cannot assume that perennial clients are going to spend the same amount of money on the same data. We should anticipate procurement getting involved, trying to reduce contracts and make cuts. That's just going to be our reality. I think secondly, anytime you face a crisis, it's a catalyst for change. So it's going to speed up some of the things that were already underway. Automation, AI are going to continue to provide cheaper, faster research for clients. Qualtrics, SurveyMonkey, and to some extent Zappy, have been eating everybody's lunch in terms of providing affordable research. That's going to continue. There's going to be more pressure to do things quicker and more cheaply. I think the other side of that, though, is that digital provides a huge opportunity. If you're not in the automation business, if you're in the insights business, you need to recognize how the industries we serve and our clients have become more digital. In 2020, of all multimedia campaigns, 80% of them include a digital component. And 22% of all US marketing dollars is being spent on paid search advertising. So if the industry is going digital, our industry needs to go digital as well. And in a traditional sense, that means the move we've done during the pandemic to do online qualitative focus groups, one-on-ones, isn't just going to go away. We're not going to rush back to face-to-face. Some of it will come back, but we should embrace digital as a platform for market research and work to find ways to make it better. I think that's also true with completely new technologies. Looking at someone like Measure Protocol that's using blockchain technology to help us reach people more cheaply and also more personally is going to be important. So look at new technologies as well as how the changes from the pandemic are going to become permanent in how we do work. Again, building on the opportunistic or the optimistic side of things, I think there will be a ton of opportunity coming out on the back end. With all this new behavioral data, digital data, new ways of collecting data, I think specialization is going to become more important. You can't be an expert in survey data, behavioral data, digital data. We're seeing the big groups like Kantar already being broken up into more specialist units. I think that's going to continue. So that should be exciting for us as consultants to bring our expertise to the table. CMOs don't just want cheaper, they want better ROI, more value. And that's where the insights community and our role becomes more critical, I think, than ever. So that's exciting. The truth is, the companies that are going to do well and thrive through this are those who are most agile. You're going to have to look ourselves for new revenue streams. We're going to have to look to provide more value to clients and bring more to the table. So the sharper we become, the more likely we are to emerge from this in a stronger position. And again, that's an incredibly exciting opportunity for those who can be bold and patient and wait for the right opportunities to come along. So again, I think there will be a contraction over the next 2 years of the market research budgets and industry. But contraction, although it's scary on a human level, I think from a business perspective, provides lots of opportunity and reasons for us to be excited about new technologies and new ways of doing our job and providing more value to clients.
That wraps up today's Research Business Daily Report. The editorial goal of every RBDR video is the presentation of news, insights, and commentary that are not found anywhere else. And we're pretty certain that you will find that to be the case if you give us a regular viewing. So enjoy RBDR, and then we hope that you'll consider becoming an RBDR supporter through Patreon. And you can do that at patreon.com/RBDR. Hoping you have a great research day and that we'll be here ready to greet you tomorrow. I hope that you will follow my advice, and as I always make it a point to say, stay safe.